trying to get paid. Been hotter than 100 suns. I can't find no shade. Just 2 more rows and I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm shutting this tractor down. Give me a half an hour for a shave and a shower, and I'll be outside your house. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. Hard as I worked all day, I'm gonna work harder loving on you. Spin you all over that dance floor, right out of them high heel shoes. And when you're ready to quit, baby, we can slip right out of that barroom door. And when I take you home, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna kick them off on the porch. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. A little dirty dancing, blue collar romancing. I can get cleaned up if you ask me, but I can only get so fancy. Got a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my boots.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'ma own ya. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I
for the courage I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry.
I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You're gonna know my name. You can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this. Yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
Yeah. Surpassed all rivals. It's all about who wants it the most. Fight for what we believe in. That's what champions are made of.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Sunday night, we are back. World of Thunder Esports League. And World of Thunder Esports, we are back with the WOTEL Spring Nationals. Tonight, we come to the Limaland Motorsports Park. Super late models versus pro late models. Drivers had a choice in what they wanted to race. Well, could be the difference when it comes to the back end of tonight when the track gets slick. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set. We are already past the halfway stage in qualifying. Jason Salter with a 12.225. He is the man that sits in position of 1 after the first 2 minutes of qualifying is done. We have 19 drivers signed into the pit area for tonight, all trying to pick up some cash. And who will take out what will be the first race in, I want to say, a couple of months for the World of Thunder Esports League on Sunday nights. For the dirt side of things, it's still running their asphalt side on Sundays. If you want to know more, check out World of Thunder Esports League on the social media pages. But we're getting ready to wrap up qualifying here in just a few moments' time. So while that is happening, we are going to get the broadcast shared out. Feel free to let us know where you're watching from. So bear with me while I do get this shared out to all the iRacing pages. So qualifying done and dusted. Let's take a look at the qualifying results. Jason Salter goes quick time with a 12.225. Just the 2 heat races on the program for tonight. So heat number 1 will of course line up the inside row of tonight's 40-lap main event. And of course heat race number 2 will line up the outside row in what is going to be a very, very good night of racing. Heat number 1 will see Jason Salter from the pole position to the outside of the front Mills. It's Trey Mills from position number 2. Rolling off at a position number 3, it's the D1RT 999 entry of Dylan Fox into the outside from position number 4, Diesel Jones. Colton Zimmer for HRE Motorsports rolls off at a position number 5. Position number 6, it's Tucker Anderson. From position number 7, Brady Thompson in the 27 to the outside. It's the 22 entry of the Shake and Bake Motorsports. Bailey Dutton will start from position number 8. Position number 9, Zach Brazel and Nick Palm in the Speed Range 02 machine from position number 10. 10 cars in heat race number 1. We'll see 9 in heat race number 2. And we're going to go around 10 laps. Or was it 8? Hang on. Joe just getting all this shared out. But we are not far away from having the first heat race roll off here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. The World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals. Live tonight from Limaland, live on Ultimate Dirt TV, live across all the social media pages. Live on World of Thunder Esports League, live on NLRA, live on Oz Sim Racing, live on dirtfan.com, Big Ticket, of course, Mission 22, and Pump and Dump. We thank those guys for their support with the World of Thunder Esports League, the Pump and Dump clothing company. So it looks like Baum and Brazel did not make the call. In fact, Brazel did. There he is. He rolls off there. Nick Baum did not. So the 9 cars are ready to duke it out in heat race number 1. Salter and Mills. Later on, a 40-lap A main to come. Some money on the line for these drivers. Pace car is in. The World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals is underway. Super Late Models versus Pro Late Models. If you're wondering how it works, it's real simple. You can only drive one of the cars. And we're already working down the back straightaway. At 8 laps is the distance. Colton Zimmer now looks down to the inside, making a bit of contact there with Dylan Fox. Diesel Jones in the 46, a bit of contact as here comes the 26 entry of Bailey Dutton to the outside. Look at this, 2 and 3 wide down the back straightaway. On for young and old, everybody fighting for a bit of real estate. Tucker Anderson in the 22 machine goes around, watching the battle between Dylan Fox, Diesel Jones, Dylan Fox in the 999 machine. We are yellow. And that'll come courtesy of Tucker Anderson, the car that was around. And the first time we get to take a look at the NLRA instant replay. Keep an eye on that 22 machine. Just gets pushed up just a little bit there, and well, that was a case of 2 and 3 into 1. Sometimes do not work out all that well. So first yellow of the evening here on this Sunday night. World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals, live from the Limaland Motorsports Park. We're good to be back with World of Thunder Esports League. The field is doubled up, ready to go back racing. Off turn 4 with Jason Salter, the D1RT number 10 machine. Let's go racing once again. Heat race number 1 resumes. Salter, Mills, Zimmer down to the inside on Mills. They work through 1 and 2. Mills in the 14, Zimmer in the 09 machine. Fox in the 999. Battle on between Mills and Zimmer one more time as Trey Mills holds on to the runner-up position again. Remember, this is for the inside row of tonight's main event. Meanwhile, challenge up for the race lead because here comes Mills in the 14. Salter in the 10 machine was too good on the outside of the racetrack, and here he comes Trey Mills once again. Slide job on Salter. Salter back to the inside. Salter back to the number 1 position. 2 to run as they work off turn number 4. Fox gets into the back of Zimmer in the 09. Here comes Mills one more time into turn number 1 and 2. Slide job with Jason Salter. Back down to the inside he goes into turn number 3 and 4. Slider from Salter on Mills. Mills is going to have it at the line. White flag is out. 1 lap left to run. Mills, Salter, side by side down the back straightaway. Here comes Salter down to the inside. Slide job, Zimmer there. Right there, 3-way dance off turn number 4. Trey Mills going to hold on. Trey Mills is going to hang on to a heat race victory here at Limaland. What a way to open up heat race number 1 of the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals. Super Late Models versus Pro Late Models. Trey Mills will get the win by 0.013 of a second over Jason Salter. Colton Zimmer will grab 3rd. Dylan Fox 4th. Diesel Jones rounds out your top 5. Brady Thompson 6th. Bailey Dutton 7th. Tucker Anderson 8th. Zach Brazel in 9th. And Nick Palm unfortunately was not able to make the call for heat number 1. Heat number 2 that will line up like this on the pole position. It's going to be Chase Barber in the 23 machine. Chase Hardy lines up at a position number 2. Matt Selby from position number 3. Landon Graham from position number 4. Gavin Eddy from position number 5. And Dylan Hauser from position number 6. 7th will be Daniel Elkins out of position number 8. Derek Dryman. And rolling off at a position number 9, that is Michael Blessing. So heat 1 is done. Heat number 2, final heat race of the night before a quick little warm-up session. And then we will roll right into your 40-lap main event. Looking forward to see who will be picking up some cash here tonight. Here we go. Barbara and Hardy on the front row. Barbara stands on the gas and we go racing down into turn number 1 and 2. Barbara's going to go immediately jump to the top of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Hardy runs in 2nd position. Going to follow the 23 right through the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for 4th, 5th and 6th. Keep an eye on Dylan Hauser as he gets by Gavin Eddy. Now he looks at the back of the 19 machine of Landon Graham. Hauser working it upstairs through turn number 3 and 4. Eddie on the inside. Eddie and Hauser side by side. Meanwhile, Matt Selby, here he comes, looking to get by Chase Hardy as they work down the back straight away. Hardy to the middle he goes. Sliding up was Matt Selby. At the line, too close to call between Hardy and Selby. Hardy this time going to try and slide up, but Selby keeps the foot in the throttle and driving around the outside. He's just been tubbed in turn number 1 and 2. Will he get tubbed in 3 and 4? Selby into the wall. Landon Graham goes on by to move up to position number 3. Hauser all over the back of Selby's. They work down the back straight away. 5 down, 3 to run. Heat race number 2 again, lining up the inside line. Hauser and Selby make contact. Blessing, Dryman involved as well. We could be going yellow. There it is. Yellow flag out. Heat race number 2. Take a look at the NLRA instant replay. There was contact between Hauser and Selby. Into 3 they ran. Hauser made the initial contact. Selby goes around. Dryman was there, as was Michael Blessing. Unfortunately for Selby, he ends up caught on the catch fence. Dryman and Selby both back to the pits. So safety car still on the racetrack. Hopefully we turn the lights off and we get ready to go green, white checker situation. Lights are out. And it is a green, white checker. No overtime. Just the standard green, white checker. Hardy has got a bit of work to do to try and get by your race leader, Chase Barbara. Green flag is back out as they work down into 1 and 2. Hardy goes to the bottom, pulls up alongside Barbara down the back straightaway. Barbara's got the advantage. They work down through turn number 3 out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap left to run for Chase Barbara. Chase Hardy, Landon Graham, that's your top 3. Working down the back straight away into turn number 3 and a 4. Checking flag is out. Heat number 2 is done. Run and 1 by Chase Barbara. Chase Hardy will grab 2nd. Landon Graham 3rd. Gavin Eddy 4th. Daniel Elkins will round out your top 5. Michael Blessing home in position number 6. We wait for the official results to come up on your screen. We have a 5-minute warm-up session. And I dare say that we're going to run most of the time out just to get this track just a little bit slicker. But while we do, and before we even think about taking a quick commercial break, let's take a look at heat race number 2 results of the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals Supers versus Pros. The late models. Chase Barbara gets the win over Chase Hardy in 2nd. Landon Graham will round out your podium. Gavin Eddy and Daniel Elkins will make up your top 5. Michael Blessing in 6th. Dylan Hauser in 7th. And, of course, Derek Dryman and Matthew Selby both finishing in the pits. They will come home in position number 8 and number 9. We do have a 5-minute warm-up session. And again, seeing as though the track is not all that slick from what we're used to seeing. Again, only 20... Well, we had 19 drivers. I thought we had 21 signed up, but we've got 19. We've had 18 of those drivers take to the racetrack for qualifying and heat racing action. So what we'll do right now, we will take an opportunity to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We're going to play a quick ad. We're going to roll into a tune. And we will come back with your main event, the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals Supers versus Pros here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. We're back on the other side of this. Your main event up next.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes.
Hey! We are back here on Ultimate TV. Coverage of the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals, Limaland Motorsports Park, Super versus Pro Late Models. Money on the line. Let's take a look at your starting grid from back to front. Scheduled to line up out of position number 19. That is Nick Palm. From position number 18, Matthew Selby. Inside from position number 17, Zach Brazel. Position number 16, it's Derek Dryman. Position number 15, Tucker Anderson. Dylan Hauser from position number 14. Bailey Dutton from position number 13. Michael Blessing from position number 12. Brady Thompson from position number 11. Position number 10, it's Daniel Elkins. Position number 9, Diesel Jones. Gavin Eddy from position number 8. Dylan Fox from position number 7. Landon Graham from position number 6. Colton Zimmer from position number 5. Position number 4, Chase Hardy. Position number 3, Jason Salter. Position number 2, Chase Barbara. And on the pole, it is Trey Mills from position number 1. It should, Cody. It's a $300 microphone. Along with it's $150 or $200 mixer. And it's a proper broadcasting mic too, by the way. But yes, I've actually had this for quite a while. I've just never ever used it. So I figured it was time to do it. Yeah, Nick, it's about time you remember. You remember? Yeah, I remember too. Platzy, surely you remember. You remember, hey? 4 wide salute. Ladies and gentlemen, a salute, a simple show of respect from the drivers to the fans. And there is no better sight in all of motorsports than a 4-wide salute. Trying to get a better shot of this 4-wide, but there it is. Nice shot. That's nice, Gary. It's a hell of a shot. Tell you what, we're looking forward tomorrow night. Round 4. Or week 4. Week 4, round 4, it's all the same. Of the 2023 World of Outlaws Late Model Butt Kicker Qualifying Series. Cedar Lake Speedway live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV Top Split action. From 8:45 Eastern, we will be live. Who will take out week number 4? Again, catch all the action right here live on the Ultimate Dirt TV social media pages. Social media pages, I should say. Safety car goes in. The World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals. Pros versus Supers. We are green here at Limaland Motorsports Park. And it's going to be Trey Mills and Chase Barbara leading the field down the back straightaway. Hardy rolls in the 3rd position, 3 wide. Meanwhile, it's the 19 of Landon Graham. Colton Zimmer, Dylan Fox are right there with him. Oh, look out, Hardy into the wall. 3 wide down the back straight. Almost went 4 wide. Zimmer going to the inside. Meanwhile, challenge on for the race lead. Mills and Barbara. Mills slides up in front of Barbara. Barbara turns it back underneath and they work down the back straightaway. Slider from Barbara on Mills. There is battles and action all over the racetrack. 2 and 3 wide for 3rd. 4, make that 4th, 5th and 6th right now. But again, this battle up front, there's so much to look at right now here at Limaland. The track right now is racy. And the boys are really starting to put on a little bit of a show. Here in the opening couple of laps, here comes Gavin Eddy in that number 1 machine. Daniel Wilkins in the 87. Chase Hardy on the bottom side. He started up near the front of the field, started 4th. He's back in 9th position. Graham on the inside of Eddie. Salter on the top side. Hauser trying to come through. Barbara still leads the way. What about this 3 wide battle still going on for 5, 6 and 7th position as they work off turn number 2. Salter, Eddie, Graham still side by side. And you go back to Daniel Wilkins in the 87 battling with Chase Hardy on the inside of the racetrack as Hardy works the bottom side. Graham slides up in front of Eddie. Salter gets into the wall. Salter's going to lose 1, 2, 3 and 4 positions right now. Slide job's been thrown. Haymaker's been put out. It's either put up or shut up. 9 into the books here in your A main event, the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals. Graham and Eddie having a nice little ding-dong, but Jim Dandy of a battle right now. Yellow is out here on lap number 10. We are yellow in your main event. Tucker Anderson in the 22 machine, or the Chinny 2. So Tucker Anderson in the 22. Let's see what happens here. He gets into the back of the 26 car, that is Bailey Dutton. And then Selby gets into the back of him. Selby nowhere to go. So yellow is out. Yes, Ding Dong and a Jim Dandy. Man, that's all sorts of stuff going on up the front. So 3 yellows all night so far. 1 in heat 1, 1 in heat number 2, and 1 in your main event. Who will pocket some extra cash? World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals. All of the ting happening. Safety car getting ready to come back in as we work on 1 to green. So Chase Barbara has the option of lane choice, inside, outside. You're obviously choosing the outside line. It's a good opportunity right now for Trey Mills to try and time this restart. If you can get the bottom in 1 and 2, we might just have a race. Well, we are certainly going to have a race, and there's going to be a race back to the start-finish line. It's going to be Chase Barbara. He'll go to the top side once again. Mills and Zimmer work to the inside of the racetrack as we continue on with our main event with 30, make it 29 to go. Dylan Fox has now made his way to position number 3. Meanwhile, Gavin Eddy goes to the inside on Colton Zimmer. Landon Graham to the inside of that 3-wide battle. And again, Eddy and the 19 of Graham going to continue a side-by-side duel. Meanwhile, here comes Dylan Hauser right through the middle of the racetrack. He'll slide it up to the cushion. Gets by Hardy. Now to the outside on Salter. And that Hauser speed number 2 machine is starting to work his way forward. Meanwhile, Chase Barbara still your race leader by 0.2 of a second over Trey Mills. Dylan Fox all over the back of him like a bad rush through turn number 1 and 2. Yellow is out. It's the 26th entry of Bailey Dutton. So Bailey Dutton will bring on the cautions for the second time, this 26 machine. And again, that's 3 to 1. Jada better get ready for a racing for a shot here because that is just a racing deal. Ah, the choose cone is in effect. Ah, noted Kevin coming in with something Wong. You like that one, Nick? Yeah, yes. Ah, lining up the Sonnies. The S-Chats. Yeah, don't worry about lining up the Donnies, just lining up. Is Sonnies like Donnies? Platsy? Surely. Ah, that's better. Lining up the Donnies. Yes. Yeah, the old S-Chatsers. Yeah, Nick's all over it. Nice. And that's coming from a bloke with 2 first names. Ugh. Damn. Rough deal to get caught out with a bloke by 2 first names. It's almost the same thing. Okay, no worries. Well, we might have to put that in the Power Plates presentation. So I get the feeling, actually speaking of that, I get the feeling some of these guys have not read the Power Plates presentation. Like surely they know that the wall does not move. Jeez, Nick's all over it today. Our Fridge Nation School of English. Anyhow, going back, Green, World of Thunder Esports League, Spring Nationals, Pros versus Supers. A horrible start for Gavin Eddy in the 1 machine. And immediately we're going to go yellow. That was a dog's breakfast. And no one wants a dog's breakfast except a dog. Ah, yes, he certainly has fished your mistake. And you are right. He still has 2 first names. That is a bloke that cannot be trusted. 22 car of Tucker Anderson going back to the pits. So once again we go yellow. So we are 15 laps into the main event. A 40-lap distance for the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals. He's so untrustworthy, dude. What's that, dude? Anyone want to go in putt party? Anyone? Surely. Surely I can get a game putt party in. Last time I played putt party in a broadcast, I finished like 76 under in 6 holes. Well, I better turn the music off. It's pretty windy on this one. No, I want to leave my pants down, thank you. And who says I'm wearing pants? Just saying. Yeah, Platty. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, Well, that's oh, I just got denied. Oh, come on. That was always going to be a hole-in-one. That was a hole-in-one on my second shot. That's a hole-in-one. That's a good time. That's not a good time. What do you mean? What's the concept of supers versus pros? Oh, one runs pros, one runs supers. Just something different, Platts. Just something different, you know? Oh, not enough Harry Potters on that one. There we go, green flag back in the air. Here at Limaland, we are back underway. Your main event, pros versus super late models. Let's stop that before we get in trouble. Oh. Would it be that big of a disadvantage on a slick track? Jacob? Would it be, like, when the track is slick, would it be that big of a disadvantage? On a tacky track, yeah, I could understand. Don't know, I'm not a late model guy. I've ran late models. Hence the reason why pros versus supers could be a good time. It's exactly like a small block and a big block. Small girl versus big girl. Speaking of girls, there's none in the house tonight, but we got a race on. 24 to go. Barbara, Mills and Zimmer, 1, 2 and 3. Then you go back to Fox and Graham. Round out your top 5, followed by Salter and Hauser, Elkins, Hardy. Hardy on the inside. Hardy still trying to make that inside line work. Then you go back to the 0-1 entry of Michael Blessing. And work and tick another lap off into the books. 18 down. 22 to go. Fox is all over the back of Zim as they work into 3 and 4, making a little bit of contact. He keeps it going. A little no arm, no foul action. 1 lap away from half race distance. Oh, no, I wouldn't be okay with a 410 versus 360s. Plus, Chenny down. Chenny to go. Been waiting all day to say that one. Mills. Meanwhile, all over the insole, all over the back of Barbara as they work into 3 and 4. Barbara slides through the middle of the racetrack. Here comes Mills. Mills down to the inside. Mills slide. Jive down into turn number 1 and 2. Barbara back to the inside. He goes. Your race off turn 2 is for the lead. Mills goes to the cushion into 3 and 4. Barbara still works through the middle of the racetrack. Mills is going to follow Barbara upstairs into turn number 1. He'll cut down through the middle off turn number 2. Keep an eye on that 999 entry of Dylan Fox. Fox is going to close in on Mills and Barbara as they work down the back straightaway here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Your World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals. Hauser's up to position number 5. He is +9 on this main event. No, it's Chenny. Chenny remaining. If you get in Discord after the race, I'll tell you the story. It won't be as good as Platty's. In fact, it'll be the same, but Platty will be able to tell you a little bit better. 14 to go. Barbara, Mills, Fox, that's your 1, 2, and 3 position. They are on screen. Just to your left of the screen is the 23 of Chase Barbara. That's your race leader. Mills in the 14 in the runner-up position. Fox in the 999 for D1RT Racing. Rounding out the podium, Colton Zimmer, Dylan Hauser will be 4th and 5th. Salter, Graham, Hardy, Elkins, and Selby. That's your top 10. Then you go back to Blessing, Thompson, Dryman, and Brazil, along with Dutton in 15th. Eddie, Anderson, and Jones. 18 cars. Hauser closing in right now on Colton Zimmer down into 3 and 4. Mills going to get the wall into turn number 1 and 2. It allowed the 999 of Fox to close in, but I'll tell you what, the 14 machine looks pretty good through 3 and 4. 30 now, 10 to go. 3/4 of the race distance complete. Hauser again all over the back of Zimmer as they work through 1 and 2. Again, Hauser having to get on the binders on the entry into the turns to stop from getting into the back of the 09 machine. Meanwhile, Mills has gone down to the inside on Chase Barber into 1 and 2. Mills will go back upstairs. Another lap into the books. 32 down, 8 to run. How about this, Platsy? 32 down, or Chenny laps, plus half a Chenny, plus 2. That's a whole lot of maths to be done live on air. 7 to go for Barbara, Mills, and Fox. Mills, has he got anything for Chase Barbara late in this race? We start to embark on the back of the lap traffic. And I don't know if we're going to get there. The drivers can certainly see the lap cars. And you can just see flashing at the bottom of your screen right now. Lap car coming into the way right now. Where does he go? He's going to go down to the bottom side. So staying out of the way. Your top 3 go to the cushion. 4 to go. Oh, we are yellow. Oh, boy, that was Hardy. Chase Hardy was around in the middle of turn number 1 and 2. And that lap car is probably thanking their lucky stars right now. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Mission 22, along with Pump and Dump Clothing Company. And their support with World of Thunder Esports League. Yeah, 1 and 2. Oh, let's catch up on some comments. Colton Zimmer, get on the gas, son. Come on, what are we doing? Well, I mean, I'm broadcasting. You should be watching, and Colton's racing. I've just answered what you're doing. Fields, what's the over-unders? I don't know. That far back, I'll say 2.5. I'm not saying over or under, because I like Hauser. Oh, you hate to get tight. Hey, who remembers J-Dub getting tight? Oh, I remember. Your wheel fell out? Okay, nice. Your wheel fell off, cut down at a 4. Oh, I'm sitting in my wheelchair. Yeah, I remember too. Yeah, you remember too? Yeah, you remember Salty. I remember Salt Dub. So we could be going with 4 remaining. Safety car comes in. 4 to go. Barbara, Mills, and Fox. Hauser and Zimmer make up your top 5. Oh, look out, Mills into the wall. Fox goes to the inside. Fox will take over the runner-up position, and Dylan Hauser will take over position number 3. That'll put Mills outside the podium position, back to position number 4. 2 laps left to run for the 23 entry of Chase Barbara. 2 laps around the Limaland Motorsports Park. Oh, boy. Fox into the wall. Hauser got him. Park a lot. You can't park there, Fox. It's not a place you can park. Not a place you can park. Got a little one that is growing 22 weeks, I think. 22 weeks tomorrow. Last night was a lot of salt. I agree. I think he was more salty at Platty passing him for the transfer spot. Ruh-roh. Though I had bad luck there last night in the feature, I didn't mind racing it. But I don't know, I'm just not, I can't seem to big girl. I can't seem to big girl properly. And properly. Absolutely the tub was on. Yeah, the old bath was on. And for those playing at home, bathtub. For those not playing at home, go look in your bathroom. And for those that want to play at home, hello, welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Green, white checker. Second time we've seen a green, white checker here tonight. Safety car comes in. Barbara, Hauser, and Mills. 1, 2, and 3 for Hauser, Speed, Zimmer, and Graham. White flag out, 1 to go for Chase Barbara. And what is going to be a race that he will lead from start to finish. Through 1 and 2 and down the back straight away for the final time into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, checkered flag is out. Chase Barbara picks up the win. Dylan Hauser comes home second. Third will go to Trey Mills. Fourth will be Colton Zimmer. Landon Graham makes up your top 5. Then you go back to Daniel Elkins in 6. Michael Blessing 7. Let's take a look at those official results coming up on screen. And we'll start back from top to bottom. Chase Barbara gets the win from Dylan Hauser, home in 2nd. Trey Mills 3rd. Colton Zimmer 4th. Landon Graham, your top 5. Daniel Elkins 6th. Michael Blessing 7th. Matthew Selby 8th. 9th is Jason Salter. Brady Thompson rounds out your top 10. Derek Dryman in 11th. Zach Brazel 12th. Chase Hardy 13th. Bailey Dutton 14th. Dylan Fox in 15th. Tucker Anderson, Diggsel Jones, and Gavin Eddy. Your 18 drivers to take to the racetrack here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. We wait for your top 3 to make their way out of the virtual cockpits of their race car. And we will chat to your top 3 here in just a few moments' time. Oh, you teach me to big girl? Listen. Get the concept of a big girl. It's just the trottle. The trottle is my problem. Oh, okay. Move to broadcast waiting room. Rightio, let's go and chat to your winner here tonight in car number 23, Chase Barbara. Chase, congratulations on this victory. A race that you lead start to finish. You had a few challenges there from Trey Mills, but in the end, you get the job done. You must be pretty happy with how the car felt here tonight.
Yeah, we'll take it. I kind of just threw a lot of stuff at the car and kind of used it as a test session, and the changes I made paid off, and we were pretty good through this slick. I couldn't run the top the best, but I kind of learned a little something, so we'll apply it to next week, and hopefully the car count just gets better and better from here.
The lines were different here tonight. You were using the top in 1 and 2 for the most part of that race. 3 and 4 was a little different. You went upstairs and then you used the cut down line. You said you felt good through the slick. Was there a part of the race where you didn't really feel uncomfortable at all?
Yeah, I was a little uncomfortable there in that race. I wasn't hitting my line the best, but I knew as long as I stayed consistent and just kept running my laps and, not pile on the wall, it was going to be pretty hard to pass either way. So I just focused on consistent laps and just trying to keep it out the wall and drove as smooth as I could.
Well, you pick up the win here with the World of Thunder Esports League Spring National. Of course, we've had a bit of time off from the dirt side of things with the World of Thunder Esports League. It's good to be back. Good to see you back, Chase. Congratulations on this victory. Before we let you get out of here and celebrate this victory, I'm sure there's a lot of people, a lot of great sponsors that help make this possible for you in the 23 car.
Yeah, I'd like to thank House of Speed. Everybody over there. We worked really hard on the setups and whatnot before the race. Just kind of loaded in and made a few changes to some old stuff, and it was pretty good. 30 South Speed Shop, Ace Graphics, Gage Stevens, and Cocky Floyd Consulting. That's about it.
All right, buddy. Well done on the win. We'll hopefully see you back next time.
All right, thank you.
There we go. Chase Barber getting the win here tonight from the Limaland Motorsports Park in the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals, home with your runner-up position, and also tonight's hard charger, Dylan Hauser, home in second spot. Dylan, congratulations. Boy, I tell you what, you didn't make it easy on yourself. You had to come from 14th and you go plus 12 on the night. When it's all said and done, second place, not too bad considering where you started.
No, not at all. We just put ourselves in a hole in qualifying and then got back there with some guys we shouldn't have been back there with in the heat race. But all in all, a good night. 1, 2, 3 for House of Speed. This says a lot about our setups and what we got going on. So not a bad night at all.
Like when you start that far back, do you sort of get down on yourself? What's the confidence like going into feature after the heat race that you had?
The confidence is always there. I feel like anytime we load into a race, no matter where we start, we always got a shot to win it. I came from the back to win, and I've started pole and won, and I've lost them from the pole. So starting up front does help, but it's not everything in the world. But a lot of things can happen in these races, and biggest thing is just not getting collected in someone else's wreck, getting through the field, and I was able to dodge a couple of them. And that last one there, Dylan got on the wall there, and I hated to see that for him because he was running pretty good. So hopefully he's not mad at me, but I was just on the gas and had nowhere to go once he hit the wall. So sorry to him.
Pros versus supers. Now, you're a guy that's had success in the late model scene, and also on the sprint car side of things. But you look at your program with the late models, with this type of racetrack. What do you think is better in the slick like this? Is it supers or pros?
I think the super will every day at the top level beat a pro in the slick or the tacky, just because you can get the supers hooked up pretty good. It's not like they're so much power they're hard to control, where a pro would be easier to control. We got the setups pretty good to where they drive themselves pretty much at the top level. So you should pick a super every day. I don't know when a pro would be better unless you're at like Chili Bowl or something. But even then, I would pick a super. But so if you got the setup right, a super should win every time.
All right, well, there you go. Dylan, congratulations on the runner-up finish here tonight. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes this happen for you in the 2-car?
Yeah, just everybody at House of Speed iRacing Setups. I appreciate everything we got going on, and everybody that supports us and buys setups and does all that stuff. And Steve and you guys putting the league on. You guys, I appreciate it. You guys been around for a long time, and I love coming over here and racing. And I just got to thank all my sponsors: 3D Racing, Ace Graphics, LTX Homes, Cocky Floyd Consulting, Gears Unlimited, Solon Transportation, Trucking, Chris, just everybody that supports us. And I got to thank JC, Trey, Chase, Chris Hill, everybody that's in the Discord helping us. And we'll be back next week.
No, congratulations on the second
Thank
spot,
you for
buddy.
broadcasting too.
Oh,
Thank you for
brother.
broadcasting. Appreciate it, buddies.
There we go. Dylan Hauser home in the runner-up position here tonight. Home in third place. It's the 14 entry of Trey Mills. Trey, congratulations. Third place. One that probably got away from you in the end. You started on pole. You end up third place. And you threw everything, including the kitchen sink at Chase. But third place is going to have to do for tonight.
Yeah, started on the pole. Chase started on the outside, and that was a dominant line, so he got the lead pretty early. And then once we kind of got that green flag run, I feel like I was a little bit faster than him. I was running him down. We exchanged sliders a couple times, definitely had a good race. And then we had that late race yellow and made contact with the third place car and fell back to fourth. And then they got in a wreck and I got caught up in it, but managed to get my spot back and ended up third.
With the damage, after getting caught up in that wreck towards the back end of that race, did it take much speed off the race car?
It definitely took a little bit of speed off of it, but really just the track was one line dominant, so I couldn't really do much passing. And with the amount of laps we had left, I couldn't make anything work.
You tried the bottom a number of times. Obviously, the slider line, when you're throwing sliders with Chase, did you have your car set up for the top?
Yeah, we pretty much had our car set up for the top and for the slick, so I would go to the bottom a couple times, but the top was just too dominant for the bottom to keep up with it.
Well, Trey, congratulations on this third place finish here tonight. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff, mate. Who makes this happen on the 14 car?
Dylan Hauser, House of Speed, iRacing Setups, JC Floyd, Cocky Floyd Consulting, Hunter Gaines Racing, Gears Unlimited, LTX Custom Homes, and Ace Graphics, and just everybody else who helps.
All right, there we go, guys. Trey Mills home in position number 3. And, of course, that will wrap up your post-race coverage here with the World of Thunder Esports League Spring Nationals Super versus Pro late models. In the end, it was Chase Barbara who gets the win in car number 23. Remember, tomorrow night, 8:45 Eastern, the 2023 World of Outlaws iRacing Butt Kicker Late Model Qualifying Series, Cedar Lake Speedway, round number 4. Tomorrow night, Top Split, live right here on the Ultimate Dirt TV social media pages, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. But for tonight, thank you to, of course, Pump and Dump Clothing Co., Mission 22, World of Thunder Esports League, Steve McMillan for all that he does behind the scenes, Bill Miller as well, Miller Family Trucking, everybody that makes the wheels turn on this well-oiled machine. Until tomorrow night, and until next time, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, I'm Brett Wheeler, signing off, saying good night, congratulations to Chase Barbara.